Hello, welcome to Mr. Quill's Bookstore Cafe. I'm Mr. Quill. Today we're actually going to read from my own book, one of my short stories. This is the very first of the short stories. It is titled The Curious Tale of Mr. Quill's Bookstore Cafe, and it's what started this all. It was written August 30th, 2025. Nestled in a quiet corner of Wrenwood Lane stood a peculiar little shop where stories came to life and magic brewed in every teacup. The shop was called Mr. Quill's Bookstore Cafe, and its owner was none other than Mr. Quill himself, a gentle man with a bushy mustache, a coat full of paint stains, and pockets that jingled with leather straps and journal clasps. Mr. Quill's shop was no ordinary bookstore. Children came for the cinnamon cocoa and stayed for the enchantment. The walls were lined with towering shelves that stretched far beyond the ceiling, and anyone brave enough to climb would find books that whispered and paintings that blinked. Every journal sold had a secret. Once opened, it would transport the writer into the tale it began. A leather-bound sketchbook might lead you into a jungle where lions wore monocles, while a stitched travel diary might whisk you off to the moon in a hot air balloon stitched from stardust. One drizzly morning, a painting on the far wall began to hum, a strange, ancient hum that made the windows tremble. It showed a castle on a cliff, and inside the castle was a lonely queen who lost all of her colors. The painting began to drain the hues from the shop itself. Reds were turning gray, yellows faded to whispers. Mr. Quill knew it was time. He put on his leather apron, tucked a golden journal under his arm, and stepped into the painting. Behind him, Pip and Nora, two neighborhood kids who were practically lived in the cafe, grabbing extra pens and scrambled in after him. In the castle, they discovered the queen's colors had been stolen by a greedy ink sprite who wanted all the creativity for himself. But with Mr. Quill's paintbrush wand, Pip's wild doodles, and Nora's magical poems, they turned the castle into a canvas of wonder. Together they painted joy back into the walls, and the queen rewarded them each with a color of power: crimson courage, violet vision, and amber imagination. The trio stepped back into the cafe just as the sun returned and the walls glowed richer than ever. Mr. Quill added a new sign over the painting: "Beware, this art may pull you in." From that day on, children didn't just come for stories, they came to create them. Because at Mr. Quill's shop, art was not just decoration, it was a doorway to adventure. I hope you've enjoyed this story. Please like, share, subscribe. Spread the word that this is here. Thank you for stopping by, and have a great day.